Alrighty, hi Gemini. Welcome to your monthly prediction. So I sat with your energy for a while. And guys, this month I kept hearing that it's bringing in apologies. And I definitely feel like this apology is coming from another person, but spirit also says that this could be you also apologizing to someone, whomever. It's gonna throw you off because maybe you were just like, I'll never forgive this person for all that they did to you, but you're just realizing how much pain that's brought you, and that person may still be just doing great. Okay. And this may be you writing this person a letter, or this person coming directly to you to apologize, and it's going to completely shock you. So for one of my necklaces that I pulled for your reading, I pulled the Goddess of Unconditional Love. So this is a charm that you can look up or start to wear this month. Maybe if you struggle with forgiveness, this can help you out a lot. But overall, you guys, I just definitely feel like this forgiveness is the theme for July. Because also, where is it? Hold on one second. So this is a book I'm currently reading, and a page that stood out to me was the forgiveness page for Gemini. And on the page, it was just asking you to write down. Okay, so first make a list of everyone you believe you need to ask for forgiveness. Then ask them for forgiveness. And even if there is not enough time to call everyone, ask for their forgiveness in your prayers and through your dreams. Second, make a list of all the people who hurt you, all the people you need to forgive. Start with your parents, your brothers and your sisters, your children, your spouse, your friends, your lover, your cat, your dog, your government, and God. So whoever you need to forgive, that's really what your guides are calling me to bring up. But I feel like also some of you guys are gonna be getting an apology as well. So do with that what you will. But always remember, forgiveness is for you. It's not for the other person. And at the end of the day, if they're sleeping well and you aren't, you're the one that's also like suffering. So it's a personal journey, but I do know that this charm helped me so much with like leaning into forgiveness and shedding the ego, because even at the end, spirit guided me. So at the end, we're going to be doing a healing process for you to bring in the Kali Ma deck. And she is, when I tell you, she grabs your ego, she grabs you by the neck. Okay, so if you'd like to surrender your pride and your ego, you can stay for the healing process. Whatever goddess that comes out, I am 101% sure she'll be helping you with this process this month. Okay, so let's get into your messages, Gemini. Overall, like, I've been connecting to your energy, and it feels good. And I feel like, even though you maybe while you're hearing this, you're having resistance to hearing that, okay, I'm gonna need to forgive, but I kind of just feel like it's gonna throw you off how easily that this happens for you. I'm really getting that strongly. Let's see, let me move this out of the way. Put it here. I just feel like you guys are moving on to bigger and better things, Gemini. It's just the past. It's like I'm just hearing you're giving your last fuck. Like the last fuck that you have to give is really this month. It's like people who you used to think about that brought you a lot of pain when you thought about them and everything that happened. It's like when you think about them, it's not going to hurt you as much anymore. It's almost like when you think about them, there's just no feeling, there's no emotion that comes up. And I think that's a win for you, Gemini, because you tend to be in your head a lot and overthink. Alrighty, so let's get into your messages. What is the month of July looking like for my job? Oh, alright. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Ooh, Gemini. Anything else? I'm loving this month for you guys. Hold on, one more, Spirit. Gemini, I'm loving your spread immediately. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, change. We have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. We have the Devil, but it's in reverse. Okay, and we have the Four of Cups. So off the bat, Gemini, this month is going to be a lovely month for you. It's going to be an amazing month for you. Everything that kept you trapped trapped in your mind, it's no longer, no mas, no more. Okay, everything, all your limited beliefs. I feel like what I'm getting from this energy, you guys are befriending a part of your shadow, a part of your shadow that keeps you in a negative thought pattern, or addicted to lower vibrational feelings. Okay, so you're making peace with your mind. So I either feel like some of you guys are listening to self-love subliminals, planting new seeds in your mind, or you're choosing physically to break out of the chains, like break out of the chains that you've been in, the shackles that have held you hostage. You're leaving that behind, and that is exactly what's changing for you. And I see how she has like the light and the dark right here. You guys are changing the wheel. You're moving the wheel yourself, because you're balancing your light and your darkness. Your shadow is going to become your best friend this month, and ultimately spirit is offering you a wish fulfillment for this. And you know, a scenario that I'm very much thinking of is like, say for example, you struggle with, like, when you feel an emotional, like when you feel emotions towards someone, or someone makes you feel some type of way. Maybe you tend to show up in a way where you're just like, you know what, I don't even want to talk to this person. You shut down, you can't communicate. But instead you're recognizing that pattern from your wounded inner child, and you're choosing to show up differently. No matter how much it hurts, you're choosing to show up differently, and you're ultimately breaking that karmic pattern. And the thing is, Spirit is letting me know that with time, this will become easier and easier for you, Gemini. But you are a master. Okay, in the tarot card, you are the what is that called? The magician. You are the magician. Anything you want, you can have. You are the one that controls your reality. You're a master manifester. And this month, it's going to be very apparent to you, because the divine is offering you a wish, because you've done so much inner healing. So much inner healing. You're done with feeling like despair. Okay, you're recognizing the beauty in your life. And I feel like either some of you guys are picking up new habits where it's like, maybe you're starting a gratitude journal, is what I heard. You're choosing to just show up differently. Your mind, I feel like, guys, there's this belief that I have where I definitely feel like we all have this like parasite inside of us, where we experience it from birth, where we grow up and we are conditioned to believe certain things, to just be out of alignment with love, right? Anything that makes you feel like, okay, like shit, okay? And so that pain body that you have inside of you, it's dying, because you are realizing when it's taking a hold of you, when it has you by the strings, and it's controlling your mind. You're choosing to show up differently. And I just feel like with time, Spirit saying that this is only going to get easier and easier for you. But July is when it's going to be apparent to you that you've changed, that you've done a lot of healing, and it's showing up in your reality. Ooh, I love that for you guys. All right, let's get some more cards for you. Let's get some more cards here, Gemini. All right, Spirit, what do you want to say to Gemini for the month of July? What can Gemini expect for the month of July? What can Gemini expect for the month of July? The month of July, Spirit. What can Gemini expect for the month of July? What do you want to say? Ooh. Anything else? Ooh. Okay. Anything else? Why was that so hard to shuffle just now? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Let's see what. Alright, Gemini, so we have, this fell on the floor, so this is emphasized. Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. So Spirit is saying that within the month of July, the way that you see yourself is changing. Your self-worth is increasing. Okay, and that's what's bringing in your wishes, because you know that you're deserving of the life that you want to manifest, regardless of who's coming with you. Regardless of who's coming with you, you are going to get exactly what you envision in your mind's eye. Because I'm definitely getting some of you guys like visualizing your dream life and pulling that closer and closer and closer to you. So whoever couldn't come with you, I'm sorry. Like, you know, I definitely get this feeling where it's just like you guys had to let go of a lot of people. It may feel very lonely right now. You may feel like shit, you know, I survived. I'm really just getting that energy of I survived. And don't think that the divine is not recognizing your efforts, okay? So we have, don't lose sight of the truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. I don't think there's anything else left to say besides that. Okay, so you have never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It is better to remove yourself from the situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious, you are worthy. So the month of July has to do a lot with apologies, self-worth, but it's in a good way. You're going to be feeling good. Because even as I'm connecting to your energy, immediately I just felt like my inner child was just like, oh my God, I'm having so much fun. So that's going to be the theme for this month for you guys, Gemini. Let's get some messages from your future higher self. Okay. What does your higher self want to say to you for the month of July? What does Gemini's higher self want to say to them for the month of July? The month of July for Gemini. Their future higher self for Gemini. Any messages? Anything else for Gemini? For Gemini. Ooh, okay. So at the bottom of the deck we have, you are the rare flower that blooms in the dark. Keep growing. Baby, Spirit is really recognizing your inner growth. Like 11:11 as I look up on the timer. That growth, those changes, those inner changes that you've made is what's pushing you into this new timeline. July is a new timeline for you, and you're going to be feeling it. It's going to be crazy shit is happening. I'm just like, oh, crazy things are happening. You know that Thames song, crazy things are happening, but in a good way. In a good way. I definitely just feel like it's like almost like if you think of something that you want something, someone brings it to you. It's effort. The path of least effort. And I definitely feel like maybe July starting off with forgiveness so that you can stop getting in your own way. I'm really getting that strongly. So we have when you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force for good. So connections coming in. I'm definitely getting like you're meeting somebody in July. What you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. I feel like in the month of July, you guys are realizing that the path of least effort is really what's going to get things moving for you. You don't need to be bleeding or blood, sweat, and tears in order for you to be successful or to receive a wish fulfillment or anything that you need to. You're going to be learning like how to balance. I'm just getting balance between your masculine and your feminine energy. And Gemini, I know you like to create. I know you like to go out there and do things, but Spirit is saying that you need to remember your self-care. You need to remember your self-care. Okay? Let's see. Zoom. Let's get a mindful message for you guys, Gemini. Let's see. How can Gemini remain mindful this month, Spirit? How can Gemini remain mindful this month? How can Gemini remain mindful this month? How can Gemini remain mindful this month? I feel like Spirit is like, before I even shuffle, Spirit is saying that to recognize the beauty in your own life. So I'm hearing this is a exercise that you guys can also do where you if you want to bring in, for example, you want to bring in the energy of peace, you write down 3 ways that you chose to stay in a peaceful energy today, like before you go to bed, or like, and then or if you're trying to bring in happiness, 3 ways that you chose your own happiness. If you're trying to bring in more self-love, 3 ways that you showed up for yourself today. It's going to keep you in alignment with the energy that you're trying to bring more of in. Okay, so we have any messages for Gemini, Spirit? Ooh, let's see. We have play. Oh my God. I love that for you. So I'm really getting, before I even read this, the more play that you bring into your life, the more joy, the more fun you're having is when things flow for you effortlessly. You may think that you have to strive or claw your way to the top, but Spirit's saying that to bring more fun into your life. So balance between work and having fun. Okay, a lot of you guys haven't responded to a lot of your friends' text messages. I'm really getting that because you're so tunnel visioned right now. I'm really getting that very strongly, okay? So we have play. I'm completely engaged in what I do, in the here and now. I call it play instead of work. I'm deeply fulfilled by all that I do. So Spirit's asking you to make what you're doing more fun, more playful. Like, I feel like some of you guys may have forgotten why you've started something. So go back to your why. And I definitely get that's why your higher self is calling you to rest right now. A lot of the times when we feel like, oh, I don't want to do my passion anymore. I've had enough. It's not working out. A lot of times what we need is rest, to take a break from it all. Okay, so ask yourself, where can I like ease up on where I'm putting too much effort in right now, and I need to pull my energy back. So self-care right now, taking a break, and that's going to ultimately propel you forward. Okay, so that's how you can remain mindful this month. Let's see. What other messages do I want to pull for you? Let's see what archangels are going to be working with you. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have Manifestation Vortex, Orion, Archangel Orion. Focus your energy with unwavering faith to manifest the outcome you require. What I'm getting from that Archangel is that you guys are going to be trying something new. So however you've been trying to manifest, I think when you rest, your higher self is going to be giving you a download. A download on how you can remain booked and busy. It's going to be you trying a new way. So if something didn't work before, you're going to be trying it differently. The month of July is bringing you new, okay? New everything. Some of you guys can really resonate with fairy energy as well, too. You know, maybe even, like, do a day where you do, like, fairy makeup and you, like, dress up as a fairy, whatever. You just frolic in the woods. You know, allow yourself to play. Engage in play. All right, let's see. What archangels are going to be supporting Gemini this month, Spirit? We have Archangel Haniel. Let love reach where it has never reached before. So wearing the color green, wearing the color pink is going to be very helpful for you, Gemini, this month. I just feel like unconditional love. And even if you guys are saying, okay, like, I'm not ready to forgive certain people, that is okay. But the way we have to remember how we treat other people is how we treat ourselves. So where can you bring in more unconditional love for yourself this month? Okay? Forgiveness and unconditional, it's a personal journey. I am not here to judge, but I'm just here to say, the more love that you bring in, the more fun you can have in your life, because you're not holding on to all this fear, all these limited beliefs as to why you can't engage and have fun in your actual reality. Because so-and-so did me dirty, I'm going to stay mad. You know, that's what's coming through. But wearing those colors, and even if you need, like, putting on light therapy, green light therapy, you know, visualizing green light hitting your heart chakra, pink light hitting your heart chakra, and receiving that from the divine. Sitting with your own guides in the morning and saying, you know what, I'm ready to receive the energy of unconditional love. I know it's 528 hertz. You can listen to as well. That's the frequency of love and miracles. That could be the frequency that you listen to for the month. Just a tip, y'all. Just a tip. I'm sorry. Like, I have a Capricorn sun, so I really just love giving advice. So if that's what you're looking for, this is going to be the channel for you, okay? So let's close off, y'all, with the healing process from Kali Ma. So I'm going to ring the bell. Lower the volume if this is going to hurt your ears. So let's call in Kali Ma to oversee Gemini's reading. What is the healing process that you require for Gemini? All right, let's see what this beautiful, beautiful lady has to say to you guys. Zum, zum, zum. Now, now, now. Mm-hmm. Bow, bow, bow. I think the crystal is called malachite. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. 1818 as I look up, that could be a significant angel number. But that's a great crystal to work for when you want to release any, like, past burdens, past hate, fear, anything that's stored in your heart chakra. It aligns you back to the frequency of unconditional love. It's just a tip as well. Let's see. Goddess Kali Ma, what are your messages for Gemini this month? Okay, what does Gemini need to hear this month from you? Split. Let's grab a card. We have Moksha of Kali. Moksha of Kali. I get this energy, guys, where I'm hearing Spirit saying to ground yourself. Go outside and ground yourself, because maybe you're feeling overwhelmed with all the spiritual changes that are happening in your life right now. So remember to stay grounded, connected to your root chakra. Okay, go outside barefoot, walk for 5 minutes, whatever you need to do to ground yourself, whatever grounding practices that you do. Maybe this month you could commit to breath work, 5 minutes. Set a timer. I'm going to breathe deeply for 5 minutes every day. Check it off your list. Okay, there's an app called Habit Tracker. You can use that to help you build new habits. I like it because it's a one-time payment. It's not a monthly subscription. It's a one-time payment, and then you can track your habits for life. Okay, whatever you're trying to bring into your life. So let's see what Kali has to say for you guys. Let's get the healing process. Let's see what the summary is, and then we're going to see what the healing process is. And we have the number. You guys are going to be receiving a lot of downloads this July. Spirit's just saying to ground yourself, okay? So we have Moksha of Kali. Her passionate desire for liberation is unflagging, and so your relief shall come swiftly. She is speaking to you from within. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her. Soon you will see things in a better light. You are going to be liberated from the struggle you are experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles disappear. I love that for you. And the end of a dark time period for you guys. Do not turn away from, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path to fruition. The end of struggles, you guys. I'm in love. I'm in love. So here's a message from the oracle as well. This oracle brings the message of relief and realization. There is so much you will accomplish through your own efforts, and much more than that can be accomplished if you include regular prayers for assistance from the divine as a part of your lifestyle. So that is definitely something that people underestimate, you guys. You all have a connection to the divine. Prayer, daily prayer. Even if you don't have to pray a certain way, like you know how they be praying in church, you don't have to pray like that. Just pray from your heart center and make it like a daily practice, a new habit that you bring into your life. Even if you're praying in the shower for 2 minutes, connect to your guides. Whatever you want, it shall be. Okay. If you have ever been working hard on an issue and wondering if it will ever give way to an improved set of circumstances, this oracle indicates that yes, a time of freedom from this difficulty is on its way. So here's a prayer for you guys to invocate this. I'm gonna put this on the screen so you guys can see. Kali Ma, goddess of enlightenment, wisdom and grace, you are the beginning and the end. You are beyond this journey, beyond suffering, beyond all experience. Kali Ma, Nirohada Sakiti. Don't judge me on the pronunciations. You who still the incessant fluctuations of being and bring peace. I call upon your wisdom to break the cycles that need to be broken. You are absolute and the completion. I rest in you, Ma, for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Ja Ma Kali. Okay, so when you are ready, this is also after the healing process. So when you are ready, you are going to enter into the cleansing power of Nihora Shakti, the power of Kali that dissolves the fluctuations of the mind and provides the capacity to withdraw the sense from distraction and into restful inner immersion. To do this, you may wish to rest in a darkened room or close your eyes. So I'm going to like dim the lights in here, guys, for you guys. Hold on. Let's just dim the lights. Turn off all your lights. So it has... Okay, so to do this, you may wish to sit in a darkened room. Simply close your eyes. You can sense, feel, imagine, or visualize Kali Ma in your heart, like a powerful black and magnetic force of love. She draws you to her so strongly that you must let go of your attachments to outer things, thoughts, and ruminations. Instead, allow your awareness to be captured by her, to be pulled towards her. Your sense of being is drawn into her deep silence. The agitations of your being settled and dissolved. Allow her to consume you, to absorb your thoughts, your ideas, your identities. There is just Ma Kali now. Rest here for as long as you wish, and when you are ready, emerge, place your hands in prayer, ground yourself with some movement, and you have completed a healing process. You guys can come back to this healing process whenever you need to during this month, because I know a lot can happen in a month, okay? But those are the messages from Kali Ma. Let's get an angel number to close off. And this is going to be confirmation from your reading that, you know, a shift is happening for you guys this month, okay? Let's see. Higher dimensional beings. For Gemini, what angel number do they need for confirmation? A confirmation for Gemini this month. Ooh. So we have 111. Destiny. Oh my goodness. Follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that it is that you desire. Listen in and follow your soul. Here's an affirmation that you can say every time you see this number, or just for confirmation. Life is always happening for me. I am allowing myself to lean into what feels good. So those are my messages for you guys. Gemini, this month is overall going to be filled with a lot of play, a wish fulfillment. You're going to be feeling in alignment with your destiny, but you're also releasing attachments that keep you stuck in the loop of suffering. Okay, you're freeing yourself. You're gonna be liberated. There's a song that you can listen to, and this can be your energy for the month of July. It's called "I Am Free" by Gemini. I'm gonna link it down below, but this is gonna be your anthem, your mantra this month, okay? And I just tell me how it makes you feel, because I really love that song. When I was like breaking out of certain like thought patterns, I listened to it and it just made me feel like I could fly. So let me know how that song makes you feel, Gemini. Thank you for tuning in. If you stayed till the end, comment a flower emoji to let me know that you are a real one, and I'll see you in next month's reading. I love you, Gemini.